Hey there, welcome to Break the Twitch. My name is Anthony, and in this video I'm going to be covering 6 popular decluttering methods and the pros and cons of each.
Break the Twitch.
To start off, we have arguably one of the most popular decluttering methods out there. It's the KonMari method by Marie Kondo, made popular in her book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. The essence of this decluttering method is pretty simple. You go through your house, collect every single item of a particular type, and put them all in a big pile on your bed or on the floor. Then you go through each item, touching it, holding it, smelling it, wearing it, whatever works for you, and you ask yourself, does this item spark joy in my heart? The really cool part about this method is that you're not deciding what to get rid of. You're actually deciding what to keep, and then getting rid of everything else. One of the great things about the KonMari method is that you get to look at every single item of a particular type that you have. So if you take out every single one of your t-shirts and put them all on the bed, wear them one by one and go through holding each one, you get to get a really high-level perspective of exactly what you own. That way you can compare, see if you have any duplicates, and get rid of the ones that are more worn than the ones you want. It's a great way to really see what you have and make some great decisions about it. On the downside, the KonMari method is definitely time and labor intensive. In addition to that, you're uprooting your entire home because you have to go throughout your entire house and collect items from everywhere. So if you want to keep your decluttering limited to 1 or 2 rooms at a time, this is not a good method for you. Next up, we have the Minimalist Game from Ryan Nicodemus and Joshua Fields Milburn of theminimalist.com. Essentially, it's very straightforward. You get rid of 1 thing on the first day of the month, 2 things on the second day, and 3 things on the third day, and you continue going through the end of the month. On the plus side, the Minimalist Game is great for getting rid of a bunch of stuff. On a 31-day month, you'll be getting rid of just under 500 things. In addition to that, you get to ramp up as you go. By the time you get to day 15 and 16, you will have built a lot of confidence in your decision-making ability on knowing what you need and what you don't need anymore. One of the negatives of the Minimalist Game is that if you get behind at some point in the month, it's really hard to get caught back up again. Especially if you come home from a long day at work and you're really tired. Towards the end of the month, you need to find 20, 21, or 22 items that day. It can be really hard to get motivated to do it. So as long as you're willing to stick with it for as long as possible, it can be an effective strategy for you. Next up, we have the 4-box method. It's very effective because it's so simple. You take 4 boxes and label them in the following way: put away, give away, throw away or recycle, and undecided. You can just go about your day and throw items into those boxes as you find them, or you can do a bunch of work at once anytime you choose. The major benefit of the 4-box system is that it's very simple, very straightforward, and allows you to categorize most of the clutter in your home. Especially if you get hung up on a particular item, you can just put it in the undecided box and move on. It's best not to waste your energy getting stuck on something when you can move on to other things. To the contrary, that undecided box can kind of become a clutter problem of its own, so it's important that you only use it when you really need to and you're really not sure what to do with that particular item. For this next method, I took a bunch of different philosophies and sort of smashed them all into one, aptly named the One Method. It's very easy in that you just get rid of 1 thing every day. If you want that 1 thing to be a single item, that's totally fine. Otherwise, you can choose to donate 1 box of things per day or 1 bag of things per day. It's very straightforward and you get to choose how much you'd like to do. The pros of the One Method are that it's really easy to define exactly how much you want to do every day. Just decide 1 item or 1 box of stuff and do it every day for a month or 2. It really helps you build that habit of decluttering and keeps you focused along the way. On the other hand, the One Method doesn't work that well if you're going to be away from home quite a bit, or if you prefer to do more energized bursts of work instead of just 1 small thing every single day. Now we have the packing party method, also made popular by the minimalists. It's a pretty extreme way to do this, but it's also very effective. Essentially, you pack up everything in your home as though you were going to be moving. Then you only take out the things that you use for the next month or 2. After that period of time, you take everything you haven't used, close up the boxes, and donate it or sell it. The real benefits of the packing party method are that you get rid of a lot of stuff. When you see exactly what you use and what you don't use, it makes it much easier to give away. Also, if you're moving, you're sort of already doing a packing party. So just take the boxes to your new home and only take out the things that you're using. That way, after a month or two, you'll be ready to donate or sell the rest. On the downside, the packing party is not very practical and incredibly time consuming, especially if you're not planning on moving in the near future. In addition to that, it doesn't really work that well for seasonal clothing. It would be a shame to get rid of a bunch of winter clothing that you weren't using just because you were doing this in the summer. So use it at your own risk. Finally, we have the closet hanger method. It's a very simple system that you can use in a bunch of different ways. For clothing, you just put all your hangers facing the same direction. As you wear different items, you flip the hanger around to show what you've worn and what you haven't. It's a great way to see exactly what you're using and what's just cluttering up your space. The main benefit to the closet hanger method is that you'll know exactly what you're using and what you're not using. You can also use this system for just about anything. It's just that you have to come up with a way to mark what you use whenever you use it. The main difficulty with the closet hanger system is that you really have to stick to it and have a lot of discipline to continually mark the things that you're using so that you can keep track of everything. In addition to that, it doesn't work that well for seasonal clothing. Just like the packing party, it would be a shame to get rid of things you're not using just because it's not in season. Well, that was a high-level look at 6 popular decluttering methods. Hope you found this video helpful on your journey, and if you did, feel free to subscribe to Break the Twitch so you see videos like this in the future.